have you folks around, and please do support Olatunde's exhibition. It's really great to have your company. This is called Memories of a Child. And I know you've all walked around, you've probably seen what's showing beside you. This collection is a new series of paintings Olatunde has done. And it's basically a reflection of a childhood. It's a reflection of his experience as a child, and he's bringing back. So he's going like 2 decades back, and is drawing his experiences and references into today. But I think one of the biggest concerns Olatunde had when we were early discussions towards this exhibition was how the media sometimes sees or hears African news from Africa, Black Africa. And his concerns were, most of the time, it's very negative. And we know there's a lot of, I'm about to say this now, fraud in Africa going on. There's a lot of injustice in places. There's a lot of suffering and hardship. But that's not the only reality that Africa is about. And in the early few weeks of our discussion, I wanted to get people to see another part of Africa. And his first standpoint is his childhood, where really all he can remember about the childhood was playing. A great time, very carefree, no inhibitions, unabated, no restrictions. We've called this section Childhood Memories. And the key word here is the race. But besides the race, we have Spin It, and we have Break Time Fun. So you see a lot of color. It's quite raw. What I like about this approach to his paintings is the physicality of it. Like I said again, unabated. He's not restricted. He's not held back. There are no boundaries for him. There's nothing holding him back. He's letting go. Now this is very figurative work. So you're not seeing a lot of abstract works here. Very figurative. But that one I like so much because it's almost in between the abstract and the figurative, because you can see the two figures in the composition, the subjects. But what do you think they're doing there? The question to you, what do you think they're actually doing? Somebody say? Playing. Yes, a lot of play, but what kind of play? Rolling tires. Who grew up in Black Africa? Yep. Somebody says, yeah. Do you remember? Yeah. Master, did you? Yes, Master, did you remember? Was that you? Yeah. Do we remember having this kind of play? Tell me about what you remember. Not just 2 minutes, 1 second, 2 seconds, or something.
I just remember boys rolling the tires, and I used to admire it. Yeah. I never had the experience, but
Who else remembers that? Boys rolling tires.
I do.
Yeah, what do you remember about that?
I remember with our feet running on muddy roads, and you're trying to beat the other guy running beside you, but everybody is saying, "Get out of the road!" But you're like, no.
And that's the race.
Yeah, that's
two boys racing with tires.
You have to put the tires first. Yes, you find the tires.
That's what I was going to come to. Thank you very much. It's not because there weren't other games to be played. It's not because we're not ahead of the high-tech games that you can play, like the Xbox you play these days. But it's just almost like the creative ingenuity of where you can take something that was disused, misused, discarded, put away, thrown away, and make it
thank everybody for coming. Really appreciate coming out to view my works. And also about the works, I'll just say that this isn't just the story of Africa.
Yeah, I was going to
But
say.
it's more of the story of any group of people that have been misunderstood. I'll give you an example. If you ask me about what's childhood like in India, what I'll tell you is what I've seen on TV, and it's usually kids living in slums.
That's right.
And I also know that there are lots of very wealthy people from India, and so if that's the case, then it means that there's got to be happy childhood in India as well. And somebody who came in earlier today told me about Romania, that he's from Romania and he grew up in Romania and he had a very happy childhood, that he wasn't very wealthy but he had a happy childhood. But today if he talks to people that he had his childhood in Romania, that people might look at him and oh, I'm very sorry for you, but his childhood was happy. So this is the kind of story that I want these works to tell. It's more about educating people, letting people see a different perspective. So I hope you've enjoyed all that you've seen, and thank you very much for coming.
Hello, my name is Jean-Pierre. I am originally from Rwanda, and I just passed and saw this exhibition, and I just thought I was going to stop and have a look because it is really, really nice, very intense and very nostalgic. I think it reminds me the memory of when I was a child, and it just brings back some really amazing memories.
Here at the private viewing of Olatunde's work. I've enjoyed seeing all the different pieces. Each one has been so unique, so special. Each one personally has taken me back, bringing back memories of my childhood and past holidays visiting Nigeria. Each of the pieces are special in that they're so rich and have such a depth in them, and you can interpret them in so many different ways. And I'm just so grateful that we were able to share this evening with Olatunde, and on behalf of Ruth and I say congratulations on your first display. I'm sure it's going to be the first of many. I thank God for the great talent that you have, and we're looking forward to seeing so many much extra wonderful pieces of work that you do. Congratulations, more strength to you. Well done.
It's been a very nice evening reflecting our childhood memories. I love the range of collections of fossils on display tonight, because it surely rings a loud bell in my heart and many people here tonight about our childhood. And I think it's a great theme today's been able to collect together to achieve a nice evening like this. So I would say the future is really bright for him, for what he's done and achieved. I'm so happy to be here tonight, and I couldn't say which of the pictures I like best because they all reflect my childhood.
What I'm seeing here tonight is absolutely amazing. It's fantastic. Most of the paintings I can actually relate to most of them. It's something I grew up doing. Paintings of birthdays, I've been celebrating birthdays, rolling of tires, the Kenten, the Suways and all that. Those are actually paintings I can relate to, and it's bringing lots of memories back. They're absolutely exciting and wonderful and inspiring paintings, and I know he's going to be one of those great painters in the next 3, 4, 12 months. He's going to be one of those really great painters to look out for. And having a look at all the paintings around here, it's all about playing and playing. But I can tell you, Olatunde is a really, really smart guy. He's a geek actually. And hopefully you captured that. He's definitely a geek. And I'm taking after him. Thank you.
But all I know about it is you draw boxes on the floor, about 6 boxes. 6 or 8?
Yeah, about
6 boxes on the floor. And then I think you turn your back and then you throw a stone.
Who's play 10-10? Who knows 10-10? What's your name again? Yewande. Do you want to come forward? I'm not suggesting anything. What do you know about 10-10? What is it about 10-10? We're live actually.
Like when people match, move on until somebody doesn't match, the person that doesn't match will
Anyone knows somebody else knows about this? No? That lady? What was he saying about you tonight?
She knows about it. I
Come on. All the steps.
know you clap. I'm not very sure about the steps anymore.
Let's try this.
Okay. I swear, I remember all those other ones.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that?
No, that's a different one.
Yeah,
Different.